Was
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of your favorite podcast and YouTube channel. Keep that same energy sports talk. I'm Justin P. This is episode 193 for the YouTube channel, and for the audio version, season 5, episode 24. And also, this episode is going to be on my Ravens podcast as well, talking Ravens all day, every day. That's season 1. That's going to be episode 5 for that. So y'all can check all those platforms out on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, Pandora, Podbay, anywhere you get your podcast and music stuff from. All right, today got one of my favorite guys back on here, man. You know what I'm saying? He's like a regular guy on here. He ain't been on.
brother?
You want to see more of that now that man couch is overseas doing the thing. So everybody, welcome back to the show, Kam-Ru.
What's up, bro? How you been, man?
I'm good, Cam, man. I'm good, man. I can't complain.
Good. Yes,
Hey,
sir. I can't complain, man. I'm here. I'm here, rocking with you.
yes, sir. Let's jump right into it. Let's talk about first let's just review the preseason before we get into the whole cuts and all that. So just give me your whole analysis about how this preseason went.
The preseason looked. Sorry about that for me. The preseason looked good, man. I mean, um, as far as what we got out of it, I mean, I think it's just the competitiveness of all the players is a good thing. I mean, I wish some players weren't hurt like Talon. Like I wanted to see more of him. Uh, I think the young bulls are going to be good. I think Makai Pope is going to be good, man. It's just that I think he needs that fine tuning, and being that he's not a speed receiver. He said, I know we're not getting into it, but he said that he was going to resign on the practice squad. So hopefully that opens up the door for him next year to actually get on the team. Just got to work on certain things. But it was a lot of surprises. I know we kept it real vanilla as far as on the offense, but even the fact that they kept it vanilla, man, it was like it seemed like they only had a script of 10 plays and they ran them every game, and it's like it still worked. You know what I'm saying? It just worked better than others. That's all. But what you think?
I agree, man. It's like I said, they definitely kept the offensive packages limited. I guess they want to show a lot, you know, even because Brett new stuff he's adding, shall see, like
Yeah, yeah,
so yeah, you're right. They basically kept it short, deep, short intermediate, couple rollouts, couple inside zones. They took deep in there. But basically, like you said, they kept it basically like like a vanilla play call, like you said.
yeah.
Uh, Definitely, I like what's going on. I like what Mike McDonald got going on. You know what I mean? Hold on, sorry about that.
Right.
Yeah, Mike McDonald. He got a nice little thing going on. Defensively, his blitz package is. Hold on, sorry, this guy.
Yeah,
Damn, it's geeking. Yeah, his blitz packages. Darius Washington look good. Josh Ross looked good. He's flying all over the place. The interior D line looked good. Travis Jones looked good. I'm sorry that he had to go down. Yeah,
yeah,
but all the offensive line could use a little work. They didn't really drive off the ball like I was expecting. But like I said, it's preseason. They got to get a little more continuity.
yeah,
Because a couple guys been out, a couple guys come back for injury. But Tyler in the ball looked good though.
yeah. So there's that with 9 plays he played. Yeah, he looked solid. He
Yeah, he
looked solid. The funny thing is, he looked better than everybody else that was playing out there. You know, that's the sad thing. But I don't know. So, go ahead. Where you want to go with it?
I was just talking about the cuts, man. Like first who they cut? They cut Tony Jefferson. You want to start with that?
Um, that one was a surprise, but I think that's like the wink handshake type deal. Like, yo, let's clear something up, and we're gonna bring you back type thing. Because I know like, today that they got to put everybody, whoever they're gonna put on IR, is going on IR, and then hopefully they re-sign him. Um, I know we had talked about it on the phone between him and Darius. It looked like both of us is wrong. Like they didn't keep neither one of them, and I honestly thought they were going to keep 5 safeties instead of 4, but I'm trying to figure everything out, bro. I don't know. I mean, a lot going on right now. Like I'm losing it. Like we got 5 inside linebackers. We just signed. We let go Phillips, and then we bring in another Phillips.
I saw that coming. I saw he probably was gonna be done.
Yeah, I figured they was gonna trade with him. I still think they might trade Ben. I'll be honest with you. I don't. I mean, they say he looked good, but he's not like. I don't know how much he impressed me. Like, if he's not gonna get knocked off the ball, because last year that was the thing that bothered me. Like at guard when he was starting, when we played Minnesota, them big boys was like when he had to drop back for pass defense. I mean, pass protection. Excuse me. He was getting ran over. I mean, it was just hitting him with the bull rush. He couldn't handle it. I mean, I hope he's a lot stronger, and I hope that he's playing his natural position because in Oklahoma he played left guard, so he played right by Orlando Brown. So that's his boy, that's his best friend. So it's like he got to get it. You know what I mean? Hopefully he's able to do what he has to do. I mean, if I don't know, bro. I'm even with the release of Tyler, and I think Phillips is going to wind up on the practice squad if nobody claims him. Even with the release of him, I'm just trying to figure out why we picking up another inside linebacker. That makes 5 in the room.
Yeah.
He's definitely a special teamer, this guy. But if you have 5, are you going to slide Harris to the six? Because he's been practicing at the sand, right? But all preseason, I guess I think only in I don't recall in the Tennessee game or the Washington game. Well, I don't think he played that much in the Washington game. Only
Trent Harris, right?
Yeah, Malik Harrison. I mean, huh?
I ain't see him out there like that either.
In the Washington game, right?
Yeah, either Tennessee. I don't know if he played a lot either. I just don't remember.
Well, in the beginning of Tennessee, he played a lot of inside. I saw him playing, but I never saw him. I didn't see him play outside of the Sam at all, other than when he played in the Arizona game and he made that big hit, and he pretty much took everybody out when he made that hit. And he was coming from the same linebacker. That was the only time I saw him playing. And then when they interviewed him, they asked him how did he feel about like playing outside. He said he used to set the edge because in high school he played outside linebacker. So that's a good thing to know, but I don't know, bro. I'm just I'm trying to figure out what's the method to the madness with EDC and Hobbs. What are they doing? What you trying to do right now? Because now we got instead of having 11 linemen, we got 10, and I still think we're gonna drop down to 9.
Yeah, we are 9 is always that magic number for us.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, what y'all working out? Then I honestly thought we were gonna try to claim what's my man from Alabama that got cut by the Raiders, Leatherwood, huh?
Well, Alex Leatherwood, right?
Yeah, I thought we were gonna try to claim him off of waivers, but the Bears got him. So
They needed him way more, bro. They lying.
yeah, that's true.
What's up, Hindu? What's going on, man? My guy, go subscribe to his channel, man. Ravens Online Gatekeepers, man. I had him on. I was on the show the other day.
What's happening, brother?
So definitely go subscribe to my guy channel. He got some good stuff going on over there.
Sure. Yeah, and so I mean, how do you feel about the fact that they let Darius and Tony go?
I was crazy. I knew Tony, like I said before, like when we started. Oh, I knew Tony was probably going to be gone. Like I say, up there in age, not the same. Once he hurt their leg, so I already knew he was going to be gone. He might become brought back later on, like you said, a handshake deal. Because he a veteran, he know the Raven way. He always recruiting. He just, he's real passionate about the organization. A lot of players are, but like I say, he's 30, but 31, so it's time to go ahead. He's good for I don't know. Somebody pick him up, a team that might need some help at safety. And might got an injury, might pick him up and give him a 1-year deal. But all right, so I thought we was gonna keep him or at least practice squad because, like I said, that kid can play corner, nickel, and safety. So he's a jack of all trades, and he can come up and tackle, and he looked good in every preseason game he played in. So I was shocked about that. Like I said, normally carry 5 safety, so them to only go 4. I'm like, damn, like what the hell?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know I'm assuming because we got Pepe. Because Pepe does the same thing. He can play safety and play corner. He can play outside if he wants, but he's a nickel and he plays safety. He plays safety and nickel at Houston. So I'm assuming that's the reason they did it. But and he a little bit bigger. He a little bit bigger than Tavon and Darius, and he's just as fast. You know what I'm saying? So I'm assuming that's the reason they did that.
And you
But
got Stevens the same type of way. He can do both. So that guess
yeah,
that.
so I'm assuming that's why they did it. But I think that Darius, they didn't say anything about him signing to the practice squad. At least I didn't read that. As of now, only person that we got signed to the practice squad right now is Anthony Brown.
Yeah, that was an automatic. That
Yeah,
was
he's actually from around my way around where I live right now in Jersey.
a
Uh, I
shout out to
he went
Jersey.
to school, huh?
The shout out to Jersey.
Yeah. He went to school with my boy KT. He goes to Fordham, but I trained his father, and his father was like super excited about Anthony Brown coming to the Ravens. He actually came back here and spoke to the kids before he went back. Went to training camp. He's a cool cat. He got look. I told him I think next year I think he's going to be the number two. Huntley most likely going to get picked up by somebody and get an opportunity to start somewhere. So
Possible.
yeah, absolutely. What do you think about them? We us. Do you think so? Who do you think is going on IR right now?
I think Shamar Bridges. They said they put him on like some type of waived injury, little joint.
Right.
Uh, let's see. Complete. I don't know. Like I know
Oh,
Travis.
53 though that we had. As far as the 53 that we had.
Only person because possibly going on IR is probably Tyus Bowser and probably Charlie Kolar, and they just gonna take them, activate them in 3 weeks, whatever it is, when they ready.
Right.
That's about it. And Dalen Haynes, I don't know his situation. I'm guessing he hurt or something too, or whatever.
Yeah, they waived him. And
Yeah.
I don't know if they came to an agreement where he can come back or something. And I didn't even know he was hurt like that.
They waived. So like I said, I don't know that. Yeah, I don't know the whole deal with that. Hopefully,
So right now, health wise, we only got two linebackers, bro, two outside linebackers going into the regular season.
it's crazy. Justin Houston and Owe.
Yeah, that's all we had, bro.
Who's gonna spell them guys? Like, I ain't get this whole roster makeup. I didn't really.
Nah, me neither. That's why I'm trying to understand what's going on.
You got 5 tight ends. You don't need 5 tight ends. Like,
Right. I mean, I know that Cola is going to go on IR. I know that for a fact because he's not healthy. And that's the only reason they had to put him on IR because he played one day in training camp, so they couldn't put him on a pup list or fan. That way he wouldn't have counted. I understand why they're keeping Josh Oliver. I think that next year I don't think Nick Boyle is going to be there. So
Right.
I'm either going to retire or whatever. And I think we always, as long as we running some type of great Roman system that we're going to keep for the sake of. And right now, our sixth receiver is Isaiah Likely. Our second best tight end is Isaiah Likely. You know what I'm saying? So I see what's going on right there. As far I understand where they going, but I'm still again like we got 5 inside linebackers because you signed Phillips, so he going right to he went to the 53. I know they still didn't shake everything up. Huh?
What Phillips we signed? You said who you talking about?
We signed this inside linebacker from the dude named Deshaun Phillips. He was an inside linebacker or undrafted free agent. He's just special teams, bro. He was at the Jets. Jets cut him. We picked him up. Huh?
I said I ain't even see that. I must.
Yeah, that's when they cut Tyree Phillips. They signed him.
That's probably why I ain't said. Okay,
Yeah. But I'm still trying. I know we still got to make out the. You got technically. I mean, if you want to go for week 1, we got 7 days really to really make out the roster the way you want it to be, to where they can at least get some practice in. But we ain't really got that. You got to move and shake now. Like, what else you doing? I know Kenyon Drake is signing, right? You got Kenyon on there. Who's going on IR? Is J.K. going on IR for 3 weeks?
I heard he supposed to play week 1 for what I've heard. Like,
yeah. So I mean, he looked like I don't know. He out there, so I mean, but you still want to be going in with four running backs. You know, we learned from last year. Who's gonna be dressed? Who's not? I'm a,
That's Kenyon Drake, J.K., Mike Davis, and Justice Hill.
Justice Hill. So I think I'll be honest with you. I think that well, depending on how they want to roll it out for week one, I guess the main three backs is going to be if J.K. is playing. I think Kenyon going to get most of the touches. He's more explosive than Mike Davis. Mike Davis is just going to be the short down back because he hasn't shown me. He didn't show me enough to me. He didn't. I wasn't impressed. I mean, he did some good stuff, but again, it wasn't with the starting offensive line. But you're not playing against starting defensive line either, so you got to really like averaging 3.3 yards a carry. That ain't gonna get it, bro. Yeah, I mean, I know the line looked bad though.
None of us can do that. Like, you feel me?
Yeah, like we gotta do better. Like I saw more explosion out of Justin Hill than I did at any of them because I saw the plays that he had runs on. There was nothing there. He was trying to make something happen. You know what I mean? But but the stuff Mike Davis had, it was like, all right, man, you just got to get out there. Like he's not explosive. He's a big back, So nothing should be going, no sweeps, nothing like that. Like I said, they kept it so vanilla. It was like, okay, we're gonna try everybody on this play. We're gonna see how you respond on this play. We're gonna see how you respond on this play. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's official when I go to the app and they got everybody because jokers like to change their number when the season starts. So that's when I know the real 53 is lined up. So I'm waiting to see what's going on for these next couple of days, man, today and tomorrow. And I know they get the weekend off for a minute, then they really get the grind time next, at the Labor Day. But I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. Man. I'm lost. That's what I said. We got 5 inside linebackers. So unless we trying to keep it that way, and they gonna move Harrison to make him, there's still 3 outside linebackers that are healthy for the season. We still short, even if we move Harrison out there. So hopefully they bring it back Steven Means. That will give us 4.
Yeah, and he actually played pretty good, like towards the end of the
season. Yeah. I don't know how you feel, but I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous with it, man.
Yeah, but I've been said like we definitely need some more bodies there. Like you said, you got a couple guys banged up. You only got 2 healthy guys right now, so
right.
Definitely a concern. I was like, man, we need to get JPP on the phone or whoever, D4.
Yeah. We need to Did Ford sign with anybody?
Not that I know of. I'm not sure, but I haven't seen anything.
Let me see. Let me see something since I got my phone right in front of me.
I haven't seen anything. I know ESPN normally send me alerts when somebody gets signed or cut.
Yeah. I thought he was signing, if I'm not mistaken, thought he was going to sign with no, I guess they don't have anything on him. That was 4 weeks ago. It was like with the Jets signed him.
Yeah, I remember saying Frank cut him. I was like, okay, that'd be a good pickup right there.
Yeah, he would be. And he really excelled more in the 3-4 than he did in the 4-3 anyway.
Yeah, I mean, guys like him can do both. So it really wouldn't. That's why I say. I'm gonna say this again. There's not real glaring difference in both. The only difference is for edge rusher, you standing up, and the other one you putting your hand in dirt. It's no like it ain't no drastic change like his sides. It's not. The only difference is you standing the 2-point or you going to 3-point. That's it.
It's funny that you said D4. I'm looking at this is 4 weeks ago from hold on, I'm trying to open this up. SB Nation for Ravens report, and it says 5 free agent edge rushers that the Ravens can sign. They had D4 number 1, JPP number 2, Trey Flowers is still out there, and Jeremiah Auchi. I can't pronounce. I hope I pronounced his name the proper way. But those and
I know you're talking about the kid that used to play for the Chargers.
He played. Well, they got him in the Denver Broncos uniform. He played for Chicago.
I think I know you talking about. I know you talking
Yeah, his first 5 games were with Chicago, and then he played with Denver. He's been there since what is he? Okay. From my second high season.
Yeah, Kyle Van Noy out there too. Patriots let you go. So there's some guys out there.
They live in Origo.
They
He,
love
and
all
he's
the way
more
hard, but they just for some reason he just New England just don't want to keep him around no more.
yeah. They still got Trey Flowers up here. Mm.
So some decent guys still out there.
Only one that we brought in, and then they doing the restructure. They did the restructure with Stanley. Now I noticed to open up some cap space for the practice squad and for some other players, but I mean that puts us cap wise. They said cap wise that gives us a 6.5 on top of the 8.5 that we have. But then you might as well say that 6.5 gonna be taken away, so we're gonna be, or the 6 million of it's gonna be taken away for practice squad and whatever else we got to do. So that still leaves us with about 9 million. You know what I mean? 8 million, not a little bit over 9 million. But then they said the signing of Kenyon is not gonna hurt us because I think it's after the deadline of the 53.
Yeah.
I guess that's week by week we sign it, like he get paid. With that, but if you opening up that cap space, are you bringing in an edge rusher? Who you bringing in? You gotta be bringing in somebody.
I hope so, because like I said, just two guys. Cause what if somebody get hurt and then you really like in the water? Like,
yeah. And I mean,
4 guys, edge rusher, you at least gotta have 4. Even 4 kind of thing. At least 4, you got 2 guys that can come in and rotate.
absolutely.
Two, you can't do that. You can't play fight with two. You can't do that.
But nobody claimed anybody that we released, so I'm assuming Irvin, hopefully Steven Means, and I think Tony might be on their way back. Um, Again, even the Darius could be on his way back because he's another one that wasn't claimed. So they said all the players, all the young players that they went straight through the waiver ride. So nobody claimed any of them, except Chuck Wiley got claimed but he's going to the Giants practice squad, the outside linebacker. So we should get Isaiah Moon back, and he.
Hey, you mean Jeremiah Moon? Yeah.
Isaiah Moon, excuse me, Jeremiah Moon back.
Florida, yeah, he a cool edge.
Yeah, he did a decent job. Because he really wasn't an outside linebacker at Florida, right? I think he was playing inside.
Yeah, he played inside. He moved all around. But we picked him up to come off the edge.
Yeah. I mean,
basically like a Kamala Correa type thing. You just got honed in where he played best at, which is probably they feel like he had better edge rusher.
Yeah, he showed some flashes, especially with that height and that length, bro. You know what I mean? He definitely showed some flashes that he can contribute, and he got some speed coming off the side. So off the edge, so that'll help to his advantage. I don't know, bro. Anything else you thinking of that that may be concerning?
Man, I don't like only 5 receivers. I think we should at least go 6. But I mean, hey, you don't need take one of them tight ends and add another receiver.
Yeah.
6 is all we. Cause last year we had 7, so why not at least go 6?
Yeah.
Why you get hurt? Line up, we get 1 or 2 injuries. You only got 3 receivers. Like,
I think that's why Makai. I'm glad at least I know Shamon Bridges is going to be on the injured reserve, but I'm glad Makai decided that he said he's going to sign here because I think he's going to have an opportunity to still get on the field. You know what I mean? Even if they bring him up like once or twice, because this week they didn't say that James is back. I don't think James Prochet back in practice yet.
I
So
think I saw something with him and Tyler Wallace back at practice or something.
yeah, no, Tylen is definitely back. He came back last week before the last preseason game, but James is not back at practice. I haven't seen anything with him being back at practice. Maybe today when Coach Harbaugh speaks and Marcus Peters speaks, that we'll find something out. So figure out who else can be here, man. I really think that we normally go what 6 on the D line, right?
About 6 years.
Yeah. So we went what 5? We went light 5 right now.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. So it's something's going on, bro. It gotta be. I just feel like it gotta be some type of trade coming because we still got 10 linemen, and until you know what you know with you gotta know something about Stanley. So we still got 10 linemen. So either you gonna trade Christian Cologne or Ben Powers. One of them two is getting traded, bro. Because you can still have even if you trade Ben Powers, you still got Ben Cleveland and you still got Patrick McCarry that can play all the positions down the line. So it's not like you're gonna miss out. You see what I'm saying? So and unless they going definitely like they definitely sending. I heard that they may be sending Falele to IR for like 3 weeks. I don't know if he got injured, but huh?
everybody trying to dash him. So like, what? I don't. Is he really hurt, or they just doing
Yeah,
that so he can bring it up? Like, what's the point if he not hurt? I don't know.
yeah.
Like,
If he not hurt, he need to be available to play. So I don't know. I don't know.
how you gonna get better being in sweatsuit? Like, I
Yeah,
don't just.
that's true. Yeah, I definitely don't. I just think that they trying to make a trade as far as linemen are concerned. That's why they was moving Ben Powers all around. From center to guard, left guard, right guard. See if they get some type of bait there. Um,
Right.
we'll see. We'll see. I think that I really think that one of them is going to get traded. I can see Powers because he only got one. This is his 4th year. So if you trade him right now, you still open up some cap space. Like it's like 1.5, I believe, because of where he was drafted. So um, I don't know. It's just not something's not sitting right with me, bro. After I feel I'm kind of surprised that they cut Tyree, but I understand why. But I still think like he needs to be developed. Like he was the starting left guard last year before he got injured. So I don't see the. I think what killed him was all the daggone penalties during the preseason. I think that's what really killed him, and it happened in every game. So I think that's what shot him in the foot. But
9 times out of 10.
huh?
I said 9 times out of 10. That's probably
Yeah.
what.
But I can still see him coming back, being on the practice squad, and they develop and they bring him back up. You know what I mean? But right now, I don't. As far as like making the moves that they trying to make, it doesn't. It still don't make any sense having 10 linemen. That's a wide receiver spot right there.
Yeah.
With 10, you know what I mean?
What come with Hampton lineman, you got a backup at each position on the line. So that's the only good thing you get out of that.
But we got technically, if you really think about it, we got 3 swing tackles: Juwan James, Patrick McCarry, Lily. You don't need 3. You know what I mean? I mean, and Macari is technically. Then you got even with Tyree Phillips. You let Tyree go. You got Ben Powers, Ben Cleveland, Macari. Macari is the X factor. Center, three backups. You got Tylen. You got 3 centers: Tylen, uh, Christian Cologne, and Patrick. Right guard, same thing. You got Ben Powell, you got Kevin, you got Ben Cleveland, Ben Cleveland can play both sides as guard, both guards positions. Ben Powell can play both guard positions, maybe a little bit of center. Tristan Gilone can play guard. He can play guard. He hasn't played as much, but he's a center. So who's gonna get traded and who you gonna let go? And to be honest with you, Cologne he always does a decent job when he goes out there. So it's kind of hard to let him go.
You got to keep him because if something happened to Linda Ball, you need a natural center.
Yeah, so he's so Now you got to figure this out. You can't. How much value can you get for Ben Powers?
Yeah,
They
he
probably, huh?
ran up last year his contract, so he
Yeah,
definitely ran up because Ben Cleveland just drafted last year. He got, like I said, everybody else got you're gonna keep. Like I said, Todd and Tyree would have hard man up because they only have 1 or 2 years left on their deal.
yeah. So what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? So I mean, if is he worth keeping? Maybe. I mean, we'll see. We'll see if he does better. I mean, he's a good run blocker. It's pass blocking that worries me more than anything. So if they saying nobody really separated itself, I need to hear. I just need to know what's going on, like in why we keep 10. Is that because they think Ronnie Stanley's not ready? Because he hasn't practiced as of yet, but they said he off the pup list. So,
I
so
think they, I think they've been very, very careful. They don't want to have a week 1 situation. I think he'll be out there probably week 2 or week 3. They figure like we play the Jets, that extra week we can handle. We should take care of business if we don't overlook them.
yeah,
We should against the Dolphins or the Patriots. Them next 4 or 5 games against the Jets are all playoff caliber teams. So that's when I think he'll play. But I think week 1 he can sit because, like I said, the caliber team playing is not that great. So he can that extra week can make a big difference.
right,
If he'd have chilled last year against the Raiders, who knows? He probably could have lasted a little longer.
yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
That's
He was he was he was he was he was working through the whole training camp too. So
let's
maybe
go play left tackle for week 1, then see how he practicing against Miami. Then we can man.
so.
But yeah,
This you think he start practicing today and he just start working him, just working him in.
Slowly's work on condition drills, like little steps to see how he can guard the ball blocking. But against the Jets, I'll definitely go with Juwan James just to be on the safe side because we
Yeah.
need Ron ball hard, not just for the regular season.
So as far as like I don't know, bro. You think we're gonna trade Powers? You think he's just a starter?
Strong possibility. Like I said, depending on everything, if it's some suited, there's definitely some offensive line needy teams that might reach out. Like I say, or the Texans that can use some line help.
Yeah, Dallas.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they draft guys, they still can use a more polished guy. You got
They just lost Smith for the season.
so they might slide somebody out and might put somebody at guard. You're right. You got the Broncos. They looking to upgrade their line. Tampa Bay still can use a guard because they one of their guards retired. So it's teams out there that can use a guard that may send us probably a 4th or 5th round pick for them.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. So, I mean, I'm gonna say left guard position. I'm gonna say it's still up in the air. I don't think. I still feel like I said when we was in the text, me, you, and Couch. I was like, I still feel like there's a trade coming, bro. I don't know where the trade gonna be, but I still feel like there's a trade coming. And
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked at all.
yeah, especially on O line. I see more O line than trade any other place. You know, don't see the trade coming in any special any position of need. You know what I'm saying? Unless they saying they think that they're going, you bring it in, unless you bring it in this dude Phillips and you trade one of the inside linebackers, one of them is going. You know, I don't know I hope it's not Harrison, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's not Harrison or Welch.
I think Malik gonna be good because he was drafted in the 3rd round. And like I said, they're gonna keep Malik because like I said, young. He's been all right. Like I said, he got hit with straight bullet. That kind of hurt him a little bit last year. I think him and Patrick are safe. Like anybody else, cool. I think them two safe.
I think I wouldn't be surprised if Welch gets traded to. I could see the Giants trying to get him because of Wink system, and he was there.
We definitely might try to pluck off our Trey because he know the guy.
Yeah, so I could see him going. Welch going there, or I just don't see. I think Ross can play special teams. I think he has enough to play special teams, and this guy that they brought in, Phillips, Deshaun Phillips, that's his thing. He's a special team. I mean, he's small. He's 6'2", 230. You know, That's just he could be a little bit heavier than that. You get him a little heavier than that. Either way, but that's the same thing. Like
I mean, not really, because that's perfect weight for a linebacker nowadays. Because you got, I mean, you can still beat 250, 260, but
yeah,
now 35, 240 is cool because you got to
yeah,
cover.
I wouldn't expect him to get more than 235. Five pounds should be easy weight for him.
Get that just by bullshitting around in the gym. Like that you work out a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah. So
Nowadays, like, because they not running the ball 60 times. Like back in the day, you guys used to be like 240, 250, 260 because ran the ball all the time.
yeah, I saw a couple of plays with him. He may not. He didn't. I don't think he caught on to the jet scheme too well. But I saw a couple of plays with him at Atlanta. He's explosive. Like he looked like him and John Ross looked like they could be twins. You know, exploding from the ball from the inside. So that's that's the only thing that I'm thinking. I'm gonna be honest. I think either that or you're gonna move Harrison to the Sam and bring Stephen Means back, and one of them is gonna start on, start when I don't want Justin. I love Justin Houston, but I don't want him to start, bro. I want him to be able to come off and just pass rush, bro.
Damn, don't got no choice.
Man, it's just not good.
Well, choice.
It's-
Like, I'd rather have him out there than somebody that don't know what the hell they doing. I
yeah,
mean, that's
that's true.
I get he getting low up there, but at least he know he still got the trick of the trade to get the win.
Yeah,
So I'd rather go ahead and let him start, till somebody else get healthy. But right now, ain't got no choice. We have literally no choice. Like I said, I'm pretty sure EDC is gonna make a move or two. We both know that's for certain. But
yeah,
that's, I mean, it's him and the Oway show.
yeah. I'm looking. Oh, I'm looking, bro. I'm looking like
Yeah,
before they go up, nothing going. Everything too quiet right now. Too quiet.
yeah, because everybody's still working the line. So I mean, it's something that'll probably be done by the end of the week, whatever. But I'm not really worried about that.
Yeah. What? How do you feel if we bring in JPP? Do you
I'm
think you get up? Do that?
a guy who won 2 Super Bowls, so he's gonna definitely groom up some guys. He still got some in the tank. You know what I mean?
Mm,
I'm cool with it. Big body can set the edge, rush the pass, and stop the run. So I'm cool with it. I'll be ecstatic if we can bring in Jason Pierre-Paul.
yeah. B Ford.
Him too, same thing. He played in 2 Super Bowls as well, or 1 Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he got them guys know what it takes to get to the big game. So you always want players with that type of thing.
Veteran. He been in the league. How long? He been in the league for about
Before I want to say since what 2014, so about like 8 years.
8 years, right? Yeah.
Draft fast with moves and all that.
Yeah.
Mo Evans and Sammy Watkins and all that.
Yeah. What do you think about Trey Flowers?
I mean, he won a couple Super Bowls
That's my boy.
with him too, and he did pretty good in Detroit.
With Trey, I lost you. What'd you say?
Yeah, and I said I'm cool with Trey Flowers because he won a couple Super Bowls in New England as well, and he was pretty productive in Detroit with the whole Matt Patricia thing and all that.
Yeah. Everybody else, man, I'm not even. I don't know.
The best name, like I said, I'll even take Cal Van Noy, honestly, because he was a solid
Yeah, he can play inside and outside. Yep.
20 man for love.
Yep. That's true. So I mean, I guess they open up some cap space for something.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I think they're gonna open up some more if they decide to do the extension with Marcus. I'm hoping that's the next news I hear. Even before the Lamar deal, I honestly wanted them to do the extension on Peters so that can open up 5 more. That open up 5 more million, and then you can move and shake something because you got some edge rushers out there that are free. That are not being picked up right now. The ones we talked about, D Ford, all of them, and it's not going to kill us. Give them a 1 year deal, 5 million. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna kill us to do that. You know what I mean? I'm sure I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, Houston and Ford and Peters, they was all teammates, so I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't talk to him and tell him to come that way. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
so we'll see, bro.
So you got a client, don't you?
Yeah, I'm looking at the clock. I just looked over. I was seeing if you had anything else going on. Yeah, I gotta get on this road.
All right, everyone, that's it for episode 193. I mean, man, Cam will probably be back here probably like Monday or Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, man. I'm gonna be on my Ravens podcast later on, man. My guy AJ at 6:30. So y'all check that out. So everyone, be great on your way to the figure eight, and always remember the hashtag KTSA. Keep that same energy from your host Justin P and my special guest Kam-Ru.
Yes, sir.
Later. See you guys later on.
Salute.